The slaves are formed in a semicircle by the dealer and broker. The broker pushed and pulled them about in a coarse, careless manner, worse than the manner of the dealer. I am glad that he is not to be their master. Mr. spoke kindly to them. They were fully dressed, and no examination was made except by the eye, and no exhibitions of strength or agility were required, and none of those offensive examinations of which we read so much. What examination had been made, or was to be made by the broker, out of my presence, I do not know. The lot consisted of about 50, of both sexes, and of all ages, some being old and some very young. They were not a valuable lot, and Mr. refused to purchase them all. The dealer offered to separate them. Mr. selected about half of them, and they were set apart. I watched the countenances of all, the taken and the left. It was hard to decipher the character of their emotions. A kind of fixed hopelessness marked the faces of some, listlessness that of others, and others seemed anxious or disappointed, but whether because taken or rejected it is hard to say. When the separation was made, and they knew its purpose, still no complaint was made, and no suggestion ventured by the slaves that a tie of nature or affection was broken. I asked Mr. if some of them might not be related. He said he should attend to that, as he had never separated families. He spoke to each of those he had chosen separately, and asked if they had a parent or child, husband or wife, or brother or sister among those who were rejected. A few pointed out their relations, and Mr. took them into his lot. One was an aged mother, one a wife, another a little daughter. I am satisfied that no separations were made in this case, and equally satisfied that neither the dealer nor the broker would have asked the question. I asked Mr. on what principle he made his selection, as he did not seem to me always to take the strongest. On the principle of race, said he. He told me that these Negroes were probably natives of Africa, Bozales, except the youngest, and that the signs of the races were known to all planters. A certain race he named as having always more intelligence and ambition than any other, as more difficult to manage, but far superior when well managed. All of this race in the company he took at once, whatever their age or strength. I think the preferred tribe was the Lucumí, but I am not certain.